at your convenience.
Okay, I got something I want to get off my chest. And last night down in Orangeburg, I want you to know my man Triggerman is the one that got me to get going with it. I was going to do this anyway, but Triggerman just accelerated me wanting to do this here. First, I want to start off by giving thanks to my man Eric Robertson. Eric Robertson, he's the owner of the Photo Cutlass. I want to give a special thanks out to him because if it wasn't for him, I couldn't have my second, what you want to call this? My second boyhood, or what you want to call it? What you call that, Stan? My second boyhood?
Your second boyhood.
Okay, yeah, he's the owner of the Photo Cutlass that he let me drive. And I want to say, the first thing I want to say is thanks to Eric Robertson for allowing me to drive his automobile and then basically let me do what I want with it, anytime I want to do with it. Now to begin off my special thanks, I want to get my ass whippers on out the way. Big Herc last night. The photo was, was a terror. Big Herc last night stepped into the play down in Orangeburg, and he gave me a loss last night. But I want to thank Big Herc and his whole crew, his father, and his buddies that was with him, Nod and T5 and Tyke Man. But first I want to thank Big Herc because if you got to lose to somebody, Big Herc is the man I think I want to lose to. Because after the loss, I came down and he got a tombstone on the back of his car, and I signed his tombstone and everything. Me and Big Herc, we hugged. I hugged his father, and we talked a little shit, but it was all love. And also Scotty Too Hotter, I think he's the driver of the car, if I'm not mistaken. I just seen him posting, I don't know, but anyway, the driver of the car. Anyway, we all was down there, and everything was nice, man. That's where grudge racing should be. And I want to thank Nod. Like I said, Nod, he's instrumental in this game. You need a guy like Nod to come in this game with some new vigor and everything. And the thing about it, he's just like the Martin Luther King, I say, of grudge racing, non-violent. Don't care how you rag him or whatever. Never seen him get violent and want to raise his hand and want to fight. That's good in this game here because, like Pro Stock Joe said, if you don't smack talk, you don't do shit. And it goes hand in hand. I want to thank T5. T5 was a young guy that I take under my wing, just like I thought he might have been a small brother or my son. T5 had to me, that's just my personal opinion, he had an anger problem. But last night, we was in Orangeburg, I ragged him and I ragged him and I ragged him. I ragged him because I wanted to see, was he gonna blow up? Last night, he held his cool, he didn't blow up. T5, I love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Now, next, Tyke Man. Tyke Man is the man everybody want to hate. He's just like another, maybe a miniature me, or maybe a bigger me, whatever you want to say, Tyke Man. But Tyke Man is good for the game, too. Because one thing about Tyke Man, as long as you can talk to a man and tell a man what he's doing and what he ain't doing, and he can correct it, that's a big man in my book. So Tyke Man, much props out to you. Also, if you ride down the road and you need somebody to talk to, call Tyke Man. He'll talk you all goddamn night. Keep you woke at least, though. So Tyke Man, I appreciate it. Now, that was covering the Big Herc thing and everything, and I want to come back to Triggerman. The reason I said Triggerman did this here, last night, half of the track, over half of it, 90% of the track was trying to bet with me against Big Herc. 90%. I mean, I couldn't move around for people trying to get in the pot and want to go there. Okay, we went out there and raced. Big Herc kicked my ass. I got back to the trailer. You know who the first man back to the trailer to help me out, Stan?
Who was it?
Triggerman. Only man that came over to the trailer to help me out. Asked me did I need any help, how I was gonna tie the car down. That is one reason why I like Triggerman, man. Get a little emotion here. This is serious, Dad.
I'm with you. Keep doing what you're doing. I got you.
Triggerman. Thank you, Triggerman. Cut it off there for a minute. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Triggerman. Young man. Good for the game. He's not corrupted. And he does it because he loves it. He'll help anybody. I love you, man. Thank you. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearn. Neither one of them would be shit without the other. Tony Primetime Bynes and Willie Dog. Y'all might think we hate each other. Y'all might think we don't never get along. But to be honest with you, me and Tony, just like the sugar, whatever you want to call it. Grudge racing wouldn't be the same without Tony Bynes. But Tony Bynes gotta have somebody to push him. That's when Willie Dog come in. I just want to say the prime time, Tony Bynes, Cowboy, Jamie, and all the people, y'all, you know, We need all y'all in this game. We need all y'all in the game. We need all y'all in the game. And Tony Bynes, I want to say one thing to you, bro. We might fuss and fight, but anybody need anything, we call Tony Bynes. He'll be the first one to come there. First one to do anything for you. And I just want you to know, man, it's nothing personal. It's all about racing. After the race, we can go have a feast, go down to Waffle House and do what we do, man. I appreciate you, Tony Bynes. I appreciate all my grudge racing fellas. Thank y'all, and I hope y'all get something out of this. Appreciate it. Good night.
Last night, I want to thank also Pro Stock Joe. Pro Stock Joe said it best. He said, all we need to do is get all the players at one place to race. Okay, last night, Tony Wright. I want to thank Tony Wright. I don't know how he did it or why they did it, but Tony Wright had most of the players at one place. He had the best race for his fans to racers. We had the best race of the year for us that. How Tony Wright did it, I don't know. But Tony Wright, thank you for what you do, man. And you did it, man. You kept your word on what you said you was gonna do.
Yep.
And like I said, man, you know you a funny motherfucker too. And you talk plenty of shit. But Tony Wright, if people listen to what you said, not just because you're Tony Wright, but what you said, you got some knowledge in what you said, man. And I listened to what you said. We laughed and joke about it. Tony Wright, I appreciate it. You're good for the game also. Also, I want to backtrack to Nard. I need Nard and I need T5 maybe to get with the Florida boys. You got some Florida boys now that's in the game. I heard Mike Hill say them Florida boys, I heard Cole Killer say it. Them Florida boys are really in the game right now. But we got some of them that don't know how to play the game. And I'm going to say this here because of the obnoxious crew. Y'all some good guys. Y'all got a fast car. But you got to learn how to play the game. You can be an asshole in the game, but you got to know how to be an asshole. So obnoxious crew. Y'all some bad boys, but learn the game before you try to play the game. Another thing I want to say is somebody that I say we get along, but we don't get along, and it's Stanley Albritton Jr. Stanley Albritton Jr. The reason I like Stanley got more mouth than me. He talk a lot of shit, but Stanley's a bad man. Only thing wrong, we'll talk about it in person, but Stanley Albritton Jr., I love you too, man.
It's Albritton.
Albritton? Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about. We call him Albright. Wild man said whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's Stanley. We'll talk in private, then we might get an understanding on some stuff we need to get straightened out. Also, I want to thank Wild Man. Wild Man, everybody say Wild Man is this and Wild Man that, but Wild Man is one thing about him. He don't bite his tongue. Once you put him to the carpet, he said what he's going to do. But the thing to do with Wild Man, if you want to get Wild Man is a good man for knowledge. The only thing is you got to get him one-on-one, not on a camera, not on a radio show. Wild Man is good for the game because Wild Man has got good knowledge. Me and Wild Man have sat down and fought, but then we went behind closed doors and worked it out, and he helped me quite a bit. So Wild Man, I appreciate everything you do also. Stanley, I got
what's up, dog?
So like I said, this game last night, we had a whole bunch of animosity. We had a whole bunch of shit. But Stanley, everybody organized.
Yep.
And I want to bring one of the main people I want to bring attention to and thank is Rock. Rock got rolled last night like a damn horse with no blanket on it, no saddle on it. Rock stood there and took it like a man, didn't get mad, said what he was gonna do, and went out and tried to do what he was gonna do. What I mean by that is, Rock got rolled last night, but Rock took it like a man. Rock, I'm proud of you, man. You stood your ground, you behaved like a man. I'm proud of you, Rock. Appreciate it. Also, I want to say something about, I wish he hadn't came up, Bobby Wildchild. I met Bobby Wildchild about maybe almost a year ago. I got him into this grudge game, talking shit and everything. But Bobby Wildchild is a true friend. I can call Bobby, cuss him out, he cuss me out. Bobby Wildchild, true friend. Just don't get him to start talking because you can't ever get him to stop. Stan, Dolomite, the man. A lot of people don't appreciate you, but now they finna start appreciating you, man. Your videos are out there, man. You're doing a good job, man. Keep doing what you're doing too. Now, I had some more stuff to say. I just forgot the stuff I wanted to say because this is not rehearsed. But what I wanted to show y'all is, no matter how much of an asshole we all are out in this game, all of us are assholes. Off the record, man, and out of this damn spotlight, we human people, man. Last night, and I'm gonna say it again, was one of the best nights of my life. Because I seen a whole lot of grudge racers and some decent spectators, and we had all of them together on one stage. We had my man HD out there, HD and Cash, Old Jack guys. HD love this and shit, man. HD just like to come to this and shit. He ain't got a race. HD, I give you a hair about racing, but my point, the only reason I give you a hair about racing is because you have a car. If you don't race it, I'm gonna give you a hair. So HD, that's the only reason I give you a hair. Other than that, you got much props for me because you was doing this and shit before a lot of us wasn't even born. I had something else I want to say about that. Also, I want to give props out to the new heavyweight champs, the Mighty Joe Young team. They took out the Dobbs vet last night, so they're the heavyweight champions of the world right now. But what I want to say about that though, Mr. Dobbs is a good guy too. And if we stop trying to bet all these big old pots, we'll see more races. And Mr. Dobbs, we rode around all night on this golf cart, and me and him was talking. He said it ain't about the money. He said he got plenty of money. He said he do this here for the love and the excitement of just the game stand. So in that, if y'all bring them pots down, maybe we'll see more races, and then maybe we can see more. And last but not least, Tony Wright, you did it. You brought people together. I hope Mike Hill on November the 5th at Jackson can do the same thing. If we can just get at least that many people at Jackson, which we should get more because more people know about it now, right? It should be good, Stan. And I hope you're in attendance too, and hope you got your car there. I hope you got your car there.
My wife's birthday and our anniversary.
Oh, okay. I don't blame you. You gotta go take care of mama, right?
Yeah, she ain't
Well, anyway,
let me have that day.
Stan, we gonna miss you, man, because like I said,
I haven't had a full race, dog, and I wish I do, because Lord knows the fans will see some good videos.
yeah, I know, Stan, because I gotta
I have to work, man.
You put them right out there as soon as they have, man. But anyway, Stan, thank you for giving me the time to get this off my mind. And I want all y'all to know out there, it's all about love. No matter what I say, how much shit I talk, man, it's about love. I love all y'all, man. Take care. God bless.